Hello, welcome to this video for the BMW 116D ES Plus. So this is the 1.5 turbo diesel engine, 1.5. This is a 2015 registered vehicle. It's covered 125,000 miles, so 125,000 miles. Got full detailed service history as well by BMW. It's all on the iDrive. But apart from the last service was carried out by a garage, a local garage, which we've got an invoice for. It's just having new brake pads fitted as well to make perfect. The brake pad warning indicator on this vehicle. So on these BMWs they have a brake pad warning indicator wire, and no matter how the pads wear, it will still wear the wire down. So the wire will just count down. Although you might have done loads of driving on the motorway, it will still show that it's due the brake pads. So the brake pads aren't bad, but the warning indicator is on now, so we're putting some fresh pads in to make it perfect, and that is it. Right, let's start off with the bodywork. The bodywork is described as in good condition. Let's start on this corner. As you can see, metallic grey, a nice colour. The wheels are in good condition as well. The diamond cut 17-inch these are. Good tyres, really good tyres. The 17-inch ones. Look at the fuel cap. So this is 100% diesel. There's none of this AdBlue stuff going on. So it's not the AdBlue, so there's nothing, one less thing to worry about. As you can see, it's in good condition. There's no scratches on this side. There's no dents. Back to the wing mirrors are really good. No scuffs on the edge of there. Windscreen, no cracks or chips. Very good. That wing's very good. No rust on the arches there at all. That wheel's very good condition, as you can see, and the tyre is also good, which I've shown in the advert of the Auto Trader. So all the tyres are shown. This corner is very good. There's a very slight little scuff there. I don't know if you see it. Very small, just on the corner. The front end is very good for the mileage, so for 125,000 miles that is not bad at all. It's got the high gloss kidney grills as well, which is an extra, so that's a high gloss grill. The bonnet's in good condition as well. There's no dents there. There's no major chipping going on as well. This side of the windscreen is very good. There's the tiniest of chips there. There's a very small one there. I don't know if you can see that. It's very small. Just there, tiniest of one. It's got the rain and light sensor, so it's got the automatic wipers. That's the roof. Good condition. This wing mirror is in good condition. Notice a little bit of a scratch on the inside of that wing mirror there. Don't know how that got there. A little tiny bit. Let's have a look. There we see it. A little tiny bit of a scratch there, or scratches should I say. Just a little tiny bit. So that bit's really good. That front wing's good. Oh, that wheel. Let me show you that wheel. That's that wheel, which is in very good condition, because this is the wheel that's obviously closest to the curbside wheel. That is the one that's closest, so that should really have all the scratches. But it's very good condition. And this one here, this one's got a little bit of catches on the edges, as you can see, some catching there on the curb. As to be expected, it is 6 years old, but really good. That door's good. This panel's really good. So is that bumper there. So probably the worst part of the vehicle, I would say, is this edge on the bumper here. So this is where you're dragging things out of the boot, and if you look carefully, you can see there it's not perfect. There are some very, very minor marks there, and that's it. And that's pretty much the car covered on the outside. Okay, in the boot, that's not bad condition. This black here, this black plastic's good. It's got the luggage net there, which hooks into the little holders there. Got a little storage compartment there. You've got the little storage compartment here, which has also got the warning triangle there, and it's got your locking wheel nut there as well. That's down there. Underneath here, you've got your compressor and your tyre foam. So that's your compressor and your tyre foam and your battery. So no spare wheels on these vehicles. Split fold rear seats, so they fold down 60%, 40%. The rear shelf is here, that's all intact. The wires are still there, nothing's snapped. This panel's really, really, really clean. There's no scuffs on there. So it's not as if someone's had a dog in the boot and it's been scratching on the plastic, or they've had things rolling around in the boot and they've been rolling around and denting things. So that's all good. Okay, the interior. So this door, that's all clean down here. All that bit's clean as well. So there's no trapped seatbelt marks there. There's no worn rubber trim there. There's a slight mark here on the door handle here from something. Slight scuffs there. That's all, but the leather is good. The cloth is good. There's no scratches on that. So just that little bit there. Tailored fit car mat set. Your magazine nets at the back there, nice, and they're not saggy, should we say. You've got 3 rear headrests, you've got 3 rear seat belts, 3 rear seats, and you've got the child Isofix anchoring points as well. It's also got the side airbags in the seats there. You can see the airbag logo there. So the airbags are side airbags as well. You've got a 12-volt power supply there in the back. Up front, driver's door, all this is nice and clean. No trapped seatbelt marks there at all, or on that edge, nothing there. The rubber's not worn, so no oversized larger gentlemen's been in and out and rubbing the door rubber, because that's always a bit of a put off. Okay, you've got the store card, you've got electric windows, 4 of them. You've got the child safety lock for the windows there, electric mirrors, that's all clean, no damage. There's no foot marks on that area there. So sometimes these are a bit damaged here, where people get in and out with the big boots, etc. All the door shuts are nice and clean, the pedals are nice and clean. Let's lift up this piece of paper, you can see the car mat is in one piece, it's not worn, and underneath there it's all as it should be. Got a little tray there, cubby hole there. Got the automatic lights, as you can see it's switched on to auto now. So automatic is keyless, as you can see there's no keyhole. The driver's seat has got the height adjustment, and the seat is in very good condition for the mileage, so 125,000 mile condition, or actually better. No wear at all on that bolster or the base. Let's get in, let's climb in, let's close the door. The aircon is ice cold. I've got the aircon on, that's working, that's ice cold. 6 years old this vehicle, so it's got the aircon. Also we've got the lovely steering wheel with the cruise control there, the telephone and the voice command there as well, and the mode button, track button. Up here you've got the speedo, let's go in there. So you can see there 125,745, that's the mileage. Okay, it's got the temperature gauge, outside temperature gauge, 17.5 degrees here today in sunny England. What else have we got? We've got the stop start button there and the push start, you can see that over there. We've got the central locking button there, the warning triangle button for the hazards, and you've got your CD slot there. You've got your traffic information button, so that bottom one's a traffic information. of the sat nav and that, so she'll start talking if there's a traffic queue ahead. Aircon buttons there, obviously the temperature gauge, so it's a single zone, so that's just a single zone climate control. Down here we've got the 12 volt output, a little key tray there, so the keys should sit in. So I've got two of them, so we've got two keys, which is good to know. They both work, they both got batteries in them. In fact, we replaced one of them for a new battery, so they both work, so that's good. 6-speed manual gearbox. We've also got the sport and eco mode, so if we press that button up and down, we should see down here it's going up to sport, comfort and eco pro. Same on here, it will show you here. So as you can see, comfort, a sport button. Okay, as well as that, on the screen it's the large widescreen big panel display, so this has got the large sat nav as well, so that's the large sat nav screen there. We go to the menu, we press that, we've got all the settings, all the vehicle information here as well. So if we go to that, it tells you about the service history, which is very good service history, which I think I've put into the advert actually. So as you can see there, it says front brake pads. Okay, so we're having them done as we speak. So as soon as I've done this video, I'm dropping it off at the garage around the corner. They're putting me brand new front brake pads in this vehicle, so that'll all be done. So everything is okay. It shows you the dates and how many miles they recommend things want doing. So it's got everything there. It's got the service history, which we press there, and it shows you the last service was done at 111. Now it wasn't done at 111. The last service was only about 1,000 miles ago. It was actually done, but there's a receipt which we've got for that one, but it wasn't entered into this computer. So this computer can only be accessed by a BMW specialist or a BMW dealer. So all these services are at BMW. As you can see, it's got the BMW dealer code there. So it was always serviced by BMW right up to the last service, which was done in June 2021. So yeah, so we've got all these. As you can see, the mileage are there, and you can go into this as well. So if you go into something like that one there and we press it, it'll actually come and it'll say rear brake pads changed as well. So that's really good. So it tells you what the car had done on the last services. So the very last one, if you go into there, it said it was quite a big one. This one, it was a major one. So it was the engine oil, vehicle check, micro filter, and the air cleaner element as well. So they had all the filters done. So that's good. So it's very detailed in what it does. Okay, so if we go back now to the menu, and let me go to reverse and see what comes up when we put reverse in. Right, so we have got a reverse screen there which shows you the reverse sensors. So it has got reverse parking sensors. Okay, take that out, reverse, go back to menu. Okay, right down here, 6-speed. Okay, we've got the sliding armrest. So believe it or not, this is actually an extra. So sliding armrest is an extra. So the normal ones just come with a fixed armrest there, so you can't push them forward. So this slides forward, and that's extra. And then we pull back up here. We've got the aux, and we've got the USB input, which is also, they've left a charger there for our Apple phone there. So we've got an Apple charger there, the aux, and then in here we've got the glove box, which is very good. Very quite a good sized glove box, to be fair. And then obviously you've got your computer function buttons there, and that is it. You've also got an SOS button up here. So every BMW, I think on a 2012 onwards or 13 onwards, has a phone card built into the vehicle, and if you press that, that'll give you the BMW assistance helpline. So if you've got no reception, this phone in this vehicle will connect you, because it's got a stronger connection. And then let's just one more thing we've got. Let's get to the. Oh, someone's trying to pull up. Right, let me just get to the other side and then finish off. I'll show you these door cards. So that's all nice and clean. Same with this side, that's all nice and clean. We've shown these in the photos. Like I said, there's no trapped seat belt marks. There's nothing like that. There's an airbag on and off there as well. Just going to pop the bonnet and we're done. So I'll just pop the bonnet, show you underneath the engine bay. Show you under here and we're done. Okay, so there's the engine. It's all nice and clean. Okay, done. So thank you for watching and I hope you get in touch.